Have you ever had one of those mornings where you wake up and wonder, is this it now? The spark feels dimmer, the days feel quieter, and the energy you used to bounce out of bed with, well, it just isn't there anymore. I remember sitting by the window one morning, watching the sun rise and thinking, where did the joy go? Not the big flashy kind of joy, but the simple, soul-filling kind that makes you smile for no reason. If you've felt anything like that lately, just know you're not alone. Life after 60 can be beautiful, but let's be honest, it can also feel lonely, uncertain, and even a little dull sometimes. That's exactly why I decided to make this video. Because something shifted for me not long ago, and it all started with a few tiny changes, simple habits that slowly, gently, brought joy back into my life. Not overnight, not like magic, but like a soft light slowly coming back on. And I'd love to share them with you. So in this video, we're going to talk about 5 small habits that completely changed how I feel each day, mentally, emotionally, even physically. These aren't complicated routines or big life overhauls. They're simple, practical things you can do starting today. And trust me, they might seem small, but their impact, powerful. Now listen, don't just dip in and leave halfway through. Every single habit I'm about to share is like a puzzle piece, and the full picture only makes sense when you've got them all. So grab a cup of tea, settle in, and stay with me right to the end. This is our journey together. Let's start with the first habit that truly brought a spark back into my mornings. I began each day by stepping outside for just 5 minutes. No phone, no chores, no pressure. Just me, the fresh air, and the quiet. I'd sit on my porch or walk slowly down the path, even in my slippers. I let the morning breeze touch my face, listened to the birds, and reminded myself that I was still alive, still here, and that this day, this very one, was a gift. That tiny bit of nature, every morning, grounded me. It helped me reconnect with something bigger than the noise in my head. The second habit might surprise you. It's smiling at strangers. That's it. At the grocery store, on my walk, even in the car at a red light. I started smiling on purpose. And you know what happened? People smiled back. Not always, but often enough to lift my spirit. It reminded me that I wasn't invisible, that connection is still possible, even in passing moments. Those tiny smiles helped me feel seen again. And before we move on, I want to ask you something from the heart. If you truly believe that God gives us the strength to care for the body He blessed us with, and you believe in the power of helping others, then go ahead, hit that subscribe button and give this video a big thumbs up. When you do, you're not just supporting this channel, you're spreading hope and health to countless others who might be feeling weak, lonely, or unsure where to start. Your simple click could be the reason someone else finds the strength to take control of their health today. Now, isn't that a beautiful way to make a difference? And don't just watch a piece of this video and leave, my friend. Every single habit I'm sharing today is like a stepping stone, and the real magic only happens when you stay for the whole journey. So settle in, stay with me right to the end, and let's walk this path to a stronger, bright, longer life together. Now that we've touched on the power of morning peace and small acts of connection, let's keep going, because the next habit was the one that really changed how I felt inside. I started writing down one good thing about each day. Just one. Some days it was as small as the soup I made actually tasted good, or my neighbor waved and asked how I was. Other days it was deeper, like a call from my daughter or a memory that made me laugh. I didn't turn it into a big journaling ritual or force myself to be poetic. I just kept a little notebook by my bed and ended each day with a quiet moment of gratitude. That single habit helped shift the way I looked at my life. I stopped focusing so much on what was missing and started noticing what was still there. It's amazing how your heart softens when you look for something good. It reminded me that even on the dullest days, joy still exists. You just have to pause and catch it. And while we're talking about joy, let me share something that might sound a bit silly, but it made a world of difference. I started dancing in my kitchen, not in front of anyone, not for exercise, just for me. I'd put on an old favorite song while making breakfast or waiting for the kettle to boil, and I'd just move. Nothing fancy, just swaying, tapping my feet, sometimes even singing along. And you know what? I felt free. I felt young. I felt me. There's something about moving your body without worrying how it looks that brings back a kind of happiness we forget we're allowed to have. It reminded me of dancing barefoot in the living room when I was 20. That feeling? It's still inside you. It doesn't go away just because the years pass. And here's the truth. No matter our age, we all need moments that make us feel alive. Whether it's smiling at strangers, stepping outside for air, or dancing while the toast pops up, these little things start adding up. They gently nudge us back into life. They remind us we're not just surviving, we're living. Next, I want to tell you about a habit that's helped me not just feel better, but also become a source of strength for others. It's something simple, but it opened my heart in a way I never expected. I began reaching out to one person each week, just to check in, say hello, or remind them I was thinking of them. Sometimes it was a quick phone call. Other times it was a handwritten note, or even a simple text message. I didn't wait for a special reason. I just let my heart guide me to someone who might need a little love. And here's what happened. Not only did it brighten their day, but it filled me with a sense of purpose. When we reach out, even in the smallest ways, we remember we're part of something bigger. We're not isolated, we're connected. That connection, even if it's just a few kind words, is powerful. It lifts you up. It reminds you that you still have so much to give and that someone out there needs exactly what you have to offer. Your kindness, your time, your voice. And sometimes, my friend, when we feel low, the best medicine is giving someone else a reason to smile. That joy, it bounces right back to us. It's a beautiful cycle of healing. So we've talked about stepping into the morning air, smiling at strangers, writing one good thing each day, dancing without shame, and reaching out to others. 5 small things, but let me tell you, these habits brought a new light into my life. They helped me feel connected again, to myself, to others, and to the world around me. And I truly believe they can do the same for you. You don't need to do them all at once. Just start with one. Let it settle into your day and notice what shifts. Over time, these small moments create a ripple effect. They build a life that feels fuller, brighter, and more joyful, even in our 60s, 70s, and beyond. Because yes, you can feel joy again. You deserve to. Remember, small changes can make a big difference in your health and happiness. And if any part of this video touched your heart, I'd love to hear from you. Tell me in the comments, what's one tiny habit that's helped you feel more alive lately? Or which of these are you excited to try? And before you go, don't forget to like this video and hit that subscribe button. We're building a community here, a place of warmth, support, and encouragement for everyone on this journey of aging with strength and grace. When you subscribe, you're joining a family of people who believe in living well, loving deeply, and never giving up on joy. Here's to living your best life at any age. Here's to tiny habits that lead to big blessings. And here's to you, still growing, still glowing, and still capable of incredible things. Thank you for spending this time with me. Until next time, take care of your beautiful self. You are so very loved.